It was an opportunity to show the world that Atlantic City is open for business. Most importantly, we showed the world that Atlantic City was down but not out. And bringing this event here to Atlantic City was very important for Golden Boy Promotions, for all the fighters, and we had a great night. I do want to announce in attendance we had 4,200 tickets in attendance, and 3,800 sold. And we did promise to donate part of the proceeds. We also did promise to donate monies for every knockout of every fight, and Golden Boy Promotions raised $14,764. Caesar's Palace, thank you very much for matching it, another $14,764. And me personally, I want to match that also for a total of $44,292 to the Boys and Girls Club of Atlantic City. So that's really what it's all about. But at this moment, let me introduce to you, just to say a few words first. Seth Mitchell, who had it was a good fight. It was a good fight, and just say a few words.
First and foremost, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me to walk out the ring healthy. I always say that's most important. I want to congratulate Johnathon Banks for stellar performance. He did what he was supposed to do. Also want to thank my team. I want to thank Golden Boy, Al Heyman, everybody for allowing me to have this opportunity. I want to thank my manager, Sharif Salim, and my trainer, Andre Hunter, especially, because we had a hell of a training camp. Pretty much everything that Johnathon Banks did tonight, I saw it in training camp. He mimicked them well. And one thing that we definitely worked on was me not reaching, and because he's a counter puncher, and he set the traps, and in the first round I felt that I won the first round. I felt that I touched him, and he definitely felt my power, and I saw that my aggression was getting to him, and got a little reckless in the second round, and he capitalized on my reaching and countered, and did what he was supposed to do. But it's mentally I'm fine. Of course I'm disappointed because I didn't have the outcome that I wanted to have, but physically I'm great. I want to just get back to the drawing board, enjoy the rest of this month. But again, I want to thank Johnathon Banks. You did a hell of a job, man, and you got the belt. I definitely wanted that belt, and you did what you were supposed to do tonight, and I just wish you continued success, man.
Without any further ado, Johnathon Banks, great work.
Thank you, Oscar. I just want to start off by thanking Golden Boy, as well as my promotional staff, my training staff, and I also want to thank Seth Mitchell and his whole team, because the fight was postponed so many times. They could have changed opponents. They didn't have to take this fight, and I especially want to thank the whole team for their attitude, because a lot of times you do not find guys, first-class guys in boxing. I really want to appreciate that. I really appreciate that. And as far as the fight, I knew it was going to be a tough fight. I knew Seth was a guy that wants to win, and take nothing away from the guy, heart, determination, everything. He definitely brought it to the table. He was coming. He wanted to win, and I was just basically my whole game plan was for speed. I wasn't thinking about power. No one really thought I had the power for heavyweight, but I just wanted to train as hard as I can and just continue to get the speed in there, because I felt that if I was fast enough, I could do pretty much whatever I wanted to do. And once again, the fight was a good fight, and once again, I take my hat off to Seth Mitchell as a fighter. Very strong guy. I have no doubt in my mind that he's going to come back stronger and punching a little bit harder, because this is just, it's a learning experience. It's not about who gets knocked down, it's about how you get back up. And I really believe from just knowing Seth Mitchell these couple days that he's going to get back up and he's not going to have any problem coming back into the ring once again, starting his winning streak. And I just want to thank Golden Boy again, my promotional K2, and thank HBO, because tonight was a very good night.
Before we go to questions, just want to say that Golden Boy is back next Saturday on HBO with Andre Berto versus the Ghost Guerrero, which is going to be a terrific fight down there in California. So if you guys have any questions for Seth Mitchell or for Banks.
I got a question. Jonathan Banks, you know, was an underdog in this fight. He did things with the ropes, and as a little heavyweight myself, I look up to you. I'm very proud to have you. I feel like Tom Back will be the next step for you to beat up the heavyweight division to get that one loss you had.
Well, first of all, thank you. To answer your question, I don't have a problem fighting him. I mean, I would love to have the revenge that loss. So that is not a problem for me. And I'm a competitor. I look forward to any type of competition. And to answer your question, yes, that is on my radar, because that is, I will love, anybody will love to avenge anything that they can. So yes, to answer your question, yes, I will. I look forward to something like that.
I thought I did a good job in the first round using my jab. At times I got a little wild, but at the end of the first round, I thought that my pressure and some of the shots that I had hit him with, he definitely felt. And, you know, I felt that he was, if the fight had went about 5 or 6 rounds, he would, you know, start to wilt from the pressure. But, you know, with that being said, after the first round, I got a little reckless because, you know, I saw how effective I was in the first round and I might have rushed a little bit and, you know, just got wild with my shots. And, you know, it was one thing that we worked on religiously, not reaching on him, because he's a counterpuncher and he can, you know, catch you with those shots. And he capitalized on it and, you know, he finished the job. And so, you know, kudos to him.
As far as his jab, I thought Seth Mitchell's jab was really good. It was better. It actually was better tonight than it ever have been. And man, I didn't have a problem with it because I kind of expected him to kind of start jabbing. I just didn't know will he start with it or will he start with power. But I knew I expected the pressure. I trained for the pressure, and I take my hat off to him because he did so much. He did everything right, as far as I'm concerned. Because he came forward, he started working behind his jab. And that's what made the fight really difficult, because you already got a big, strong guy in front of you that can punch. Everyone sees that. And then he started working behind his jab. So it made it a little difficult, so I had to hurry up and switch up certain things that I initially wanted to do, but I didn't do it first because how he came at me. That's the one thing that in boxing, you can't guarantee how your opponent's going to come at you. You only can assume and prepare for what you assume. And one thing Seth said when we was on a conference call that I definitely agree with is having more than one game plan, because you don't know what's going to happen the night of the fight. And once I seen him coming towards me, working behind his jab, I said, okay, now I got to switch up and do something else. As of right now, I have no idea. I mean, if it's on the table, I mean, I never took a plate of food off the table. So if it's on the table, I mean, I take it. Thank you.
Coming into this fight, you spent a lot of time preparing yourself to fight Seth. Talking about your 2 days.